And we're starting in Nigeria with that big story in the Nigerian Defense Academy yesterday in Kaduna. Now, bandits attacked the permanent sites of the Nigerian Defense Academy, killing 2 officers and abducting 1 other officer. Now, the spokesman for the academy in the state, Major Bashir Jajira, while confirming the incident, said the security architecture of the academy was compromised early on by what has been described as unknown bandits.
Now, these bandits were said to have invaded the premises disguised in military uniforms, after which they proceeded to the officers' quarters. Now, with this attack on the facility that trains the nation's military, Nigerians are asking, is there any safe place in the country? Well, our social commentator and public affairs analyst, Francis Chilaka, joins us now. Good morning, Francis.
Good morning. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. Now, we have seen attacks of different sorts reportedly happening in Kaduna State, especially from that northern part of the country. But an attack on the nation's military academy is one that no one saw coming.
Just as we didn't see the one coming in a way, when we were told that unknown gunmen attacked the police formation and as well as the correctional center, and it's been back and forth. What has happened in Kaduna, for me, is the height of impunity. It's the height of carelessness. It shows how weak the Nigerian security architecture has become. It also shows to a large extent that the governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, is more or less losing control of the state. If you recall, I think a few months back also, a school that is very close to the Nigerian Defense Academy was attacked. And the bandits, so we want to call them, spent close to 3-4 hours and ended up kidnapping some children away from there. And everybody was asking, how can an institution very close to the Defense Academy be attacked and there was no help that came to them? So attacking the Defense Academy it's just like these people we call bandits. I'm really dissatisfied that we're calling them bandits or unknown gunmen. They are gradually becoming more daring on a daily basis. And what has played out is to tell us that, look, there is nowhere that is safe in this country anymore.
All right, Francis Chilaka, stay on the line with us because we have our Abuja-based correspondent and bureau chief who has been following the latest on this one. Amadine Uye, welcome back. Good morning to you, Amadine.
Amadine, you might need to mute for us to hear you properly because right now this is a situation that is quite is really serious and a lot of Nigerians are concerned for their own safety.
Amadine.
Good morning, Olisa. Good morning, Olisa. Good morning, Oluchi.
All right, Amadine, wow. This is the first time the NDA itself is experiencing such. What do you think this has led to the attack of the NDA, the Nigerian Defense Academy, the same one in Kaduna, the fortress, and as they call it?
I'm glad you have put it in the right way, the fortress. Let's do a critical review. This attack exposes the real situation as it is in the country. First of all, the attacks tells us that these so-called bandits that attack schools, kidnap children, attack facilities, they are not a ragtag group of miscreants. To stage an attack into a fortress, the Nigerian Defense Academy, it has to have come with some form of planning. Well-coordinated planning. There's so much news on social media saying that security was compromised. To tell you that to successfully stage an attack into the Nigerian Defense Academy, there must be insider help. So it tells us very clearly that these bandits, this so-called group of people we call bandits, are not just miscreants with AK-47 rifles looking for hard-earned cash. Is an organized institution. Secondly, an attack at the Nigerian Defense Academy is like a stab at the heart. The heart is the place where a stab can never survive. So not only has it done irreparable damage to the image of the Nigerian Army or of the Nigerian Armed Forces, it has also done an irreparable damage to the image of Nigeria as a country. If you know how this scenario plays, especially in the north, usually when there's a security crisis, you see this crowd who want to be safe. They all migrate towards military institutions, believing that once they can hibernate there or get shelter inside the military barracks, military schools, they are safe from whatever insecurity is going on.
All right. All right, Ahmadine, you're still with us, and we still have social commentator and analyst Francis Chilaka with us. Now, gentlemen, this is the NDA that has been attacked here. What does this attack, what does it say about the entire security framework of Nigeria?
For me, it is failure and nothing else. It shows that the system has become so corrupt and so enmeshed in politics that the whole military or the whole architecture has lost what it takes to defend the lives and properties of Nigerians. And it's a call for Mr. President. Honestly, it's a call for Mr. President to sit back and have a look of his security architecture. Something is fundamentally wrong with the way our security architecture is going in this country. And if we do not do something about it, we'll wake up one morning and find out that the Nigerian government and the Nigerian people have been overrun by bandits and call them unknown gunmen and whatever. It is high time the government comes out to the Nigerian people and be sincere for once. You can't keep calling these people bandits and unknown gunmen. Declare them what they are, terrorists. Then we'll know that we're ready for a war with them.
Right now, Chilaka Francis, beyond just tagging them as terrorists, Nigerians have come out to say a lot. They are asking, or they're saying that if the NDA could be attacked, then nowhere in Nigeria is safe. And you have clearly said that in your previous statement. Now, people are also wondering why the president has not come out to address the people, especially at such trying times as this.
It's not the first time. We seem to have a president that doesn't talk to people. Like I've always said, that we now have a president that talks to the people via press releases. I'm sure before the end of today, his media spokesman would give us press releases. There's something we need to understand about Mr. President talking to Nigerians one-on-one. He's talking from the heart. And when a father talks from the heart, the children feel more relaxed and more at home. And that's why a lot of us have been saying that this presidency must be a president that talks to the people. The president is far, far away from the people. The president does not understand what is happening to the people. The ordinary Nigerians are the ones who are suffering. It is high time that those who are around the president, those who are managing the president, allows the president to have a first hand of what the Nigerian people are going through.
All right, Ahmadine, you're in Abuja, so you're closer to all the State House proceedings there. What's been the mood in the capital regarding this attack at the fortress, the Nigerian Defense Academy itself?
Olisa, there's nothing that surprises Nigerians anymore. Remember that recently, even the State House, there was the house of the Chief of Staff was burgled, which was within the State House vicinity. So if you talk about mood, I don't think there's anything that amazes Nigerians anymore. If you look at the attack at the NDA, now the bandits have only scored one more. They've attacked the airport, they've attacked universities, they've attacked primary and secondary schools, now they have attacked military formations. And it's not just attacking, they have been successful. A senior officer was abducted. So we're in a situation that is a crisis situation. I don't want to agree that security is deteriorating. It has broken down. The government in that state have lost grip of exactly what is happening. If you now ask me what is how do I think the president will take it, I do not want to believe that Mr. President does not care about what is happening. So I would come with the assumption that it is either those who are close to him are lying to him and not letting him know the exact situation that is on ground. Well, I think I would choose that assumption.
Ahmadine, but at this point, we should be expecting a response from Abuja, right? At least today.
Olisa, worse things have happened once things have happened, I don't think you'll get any response. You know, Oluchi was asking about Mr. President speaking to Nigeria. In the last 6 years, we have had a president who does not talk to Nigerians in Nigeria. Maybe if he travels to the US or to UK or any other country and he meets the Nigerian community, we'll be expecting him to brief them. But for the president to talk to Nigerians in Nigeria, there's already a trend. He will not speak to Nigerians.
Wow.
What the commentator has said, what we're expecting before the end of today is a press release. But we really need to sit down. Our security challenges are changing and metamorphosing. Our architecture needs to also change and metamorphose to be able to meet these challenges spot on and be able to protect the lives of Nigerians.
All right, gentlemen, before we let you go, at this point where we are now, yes, this has happened again in Kaduna. The fortress, as I love to call it, the NDA. I'll start with you, Mr. Francis. Are we saying that it's a national state of helplessness now, security-wise? Are we at that point? National state of helplessness in security?
If in 36 states you have 24, 25 of them being partially controlled or run over by unknown gunmen, bandits and all of that, then the situation is a hopeless one. And I must say that the current federal government of Nigeria has continued to make it increasingly difficult for anyone, I repeat, for anyone to sustain the smallest shred of confidence.
Amadine, before we let you go, do you share that sentiment? Amadine?
Sorry?
I was talking to a correspondent. Amadine, do you share that sentiment?
Yes, he said 24 states already been overrun. Don't forget, we have almost 34 states with military operations going on out of about 36 plus the FCT. So we have not just gotten to the place, we have been in that place of helplessness for a while.
All right. Wow. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Our correspondent from Abuja, Amadine Uyi, and Bureau Chief over there, and also a political analyst and social commentator, Francis Chilaka, for returning this morning on Breakfast Central. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Oluchi.
All right. More top stories coming right here on the program.